Hi everybody, it's Cheryl from Yikes, I'm a Chicken Mom. And on this cold day, we're here in the coop where it's a little bit warmer. You see where the girls are kind of huddled right against the vent or the wall right there? On the other side of that, I have an oil-filled heater. And I keep it turned way down, way down, just enough to knock the chill off, but they like to come in when it's really cold and snuggle up. And look who's here. That's Esther. Look how beautiful she looks. If you remember from the previous videos, we almost lost Esther back in September. Oh, Jen. This is Jen making all the commotion. But we almost lost Esther. She became protein deficient, and her eggshells got real thin, and we don't know for sure, but we came to the conclusion between the vet and I that she must have had an egg break inside her, and we almost lost her. But then what happened is, let me zoom in, right as she was recuperating from that, just doing well, she went through a hard molt. The poor gal. So she was in the house up until like probably November, from September to November. But look how gorgeous she is. She's back to her beautiful self. We are still waiting for her to lay her first egg. The vet said, let's, remain cautious, optimistic but cautious until she lays that first egg. And we see how that goes. So she's still getting her little mix. They crush it up and mix it in with yogurt. I'm sorry, an egg yolk. I mashed it all up and add a little water to make a paste out of it. And boy, does she love that. So do the other girls. This one is Bula, the Barnevelder. She went through a hard molt as well. Jen, these are my original chickens here. They're just going to be 2 in May. She went through a really hard molt. And let's see, who else have we had here? My coop is a mess. Opal, she went through a little bit of a molt, not too bad. Sadie, the Sussex, yeah, pretty bad. But she got her fluffy butt back and all of that, which is good. If you remember, I had a video on her where I'm believing one of the chickens had just picked every butt feather she had out and a big naked spot, the poor thing. But she's got, oh, look how pretty the Barnevelder is here in the light that's shining in from the window. She went through a hard molt too. And who's over here talking to me? I've been in here cleaning. This is my little olive egger. Oh my gosh, she has turned out to be a sweetheart. She was very flighty, nervous, and now she just loves for me to pick her up and cuddle her up close, and she just lets me hold and love on her. That's really nice. Let's see, who else has come in here? How many have we got in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're missing somebody. Dorcas. Dorcas isn't in here. So, Dorcas is my silver gray Dorking. But this little gal here, she's, like I said, she's an olive egger, and you can really see her parentage. Oh, there comes Dorcas in the door. I don't know if you can see, but she has a crest at the top. You can see a little bit of it sticking up there, called her little Elvis stew. She's got a crest, which comes from a cream leg bar, which is a blue egg layer. And for the dark part, this tells she came from a well summer. So that's her parentage, and she will lay green eggs. She is squatting like crazy, but no eggs yet. So we are hopeful any day we're going to be getting that. And up under here, she's got this pretty, and the light's showing it, that reddish mahogany color. She's just a doll. Yellow legs. She's just real sweet. And let me show you. The girls are all huddled. Right. That's over there. And it's hard to see. It's dark. I apologize. But that is the oil-filled heater. And I've got the door to my section open since I've been cleaning. And they're liking that. And there in the doorway, I don't know if you can see her. She's shining like heavens all behind her with that backlighting. That's Dorcas. And oh man, another real sweet love bug. And then here, oh, there's my baby. There's Agnes. this is another, oh, good chicken. For if you want lovable chickens, the Barred Rock, for me, it's been the Barred Rock, the little stripy one. Where did she go? Where did you go, baby? She's right there. And then my silver gray Dorking right there is another love bug. And then, oh, then the black Australorp. She's real lovey. And a close runner-up is this one. She won't jump up in my lap like the other ones will, but she's still young. And I've got 10 chickens here, and I'm sad to report you don't see my little Flora the Faverol with the group. We ended up having to have her put down, and that was a sad day. She was such a sweetheart, but she just was not recuperating, and she would get to a certain point, and it was to a point where she couldn't live with the other chickens because she had such a hard time, as you saw in the videos, getting to her food and water. And by the time she finally made it there, somebody else was there to eat and, knocking her away. So we decided it was time, and we put her down. And I can't remember if I did a video on her. We sent her to Ohio State. They wanted her to do a necropsy. And the finding on the necropsy was that she had some trauma to her neck. Not a broken neck, but cracked vertebrae. There was evidence of bleeding and swelling and scarring on her neck, on the cervix vertebrae. So we did the right thing, because she just wasn't going to get better. It had been since July till, I think, November, and it was just getting worse. So we did the right thing there. But I am looking forward to getting another Faverol. That's another sweet chicken. So right now, as far as laying, we are down to hardly nothing. The best layer right now is Jen, my blue Americana. That girl is a machine. She's laying about every day. So I'm getting one blue egg. And while I'm standing here and I'm just noticing, back there in the back corner, that is my silver gray Dorking. She's one of the new ones. She's surrounded by the girls from the first flock. And look how they've integrated. I didn't know if that was going to happen or not. Kind of reminded me of when my boys were little, and I thought, boy, these two kids are never going to like each other. But it happened. It happened, and they are doing good, except this little gal here who likes to make the trouble for the young ones. But, she doesn't want to fall any farther down on the pecking order than she is, and she's making sure that's not going to happen. Aren't you, girl? All right. Well, I think that's about all I wanted to tell you. Oh, yeah, there we go. Jen didn't like the olive egger being up. Oh, look, she's squatting. See that? See those wings up? See her squat? When she does that, I grab her little tail, shake it, and give her a pat on the back, and watch what happens. Oh, she shakes. Oh, my gosh. She thought I was a rooster, I guess. But she is a sweetie. Just a sweetie. See the pretty colors on her in the sun? Look at this, like, mahogany color in here. You are a pretty thing. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And you can look, this to me looks partridge. I'm not really good on identifying feathers, but she is gorgeous. Really is. Yes, you are really, really pretty. Yes, you are. All right. Oh, Jen, you know what? Jen's probably wanting to lay an egg. Are you wanting to lay an egg, girl? Is it time? Is it time to pay the rent and lay an egg for me? Yeah. All right, well, you can see everybody's huddled around the fireplace here, trying to warm up a little. But you know what? They don't stay in here all day. They're outside all day, but when I come in to do chores, they love to come in and visit. And usually, the new little girl here, Freckles, not Freckles, this is Olive. I get them all mixed up. I used to do that with my boys, too. And Freckles, wherever Freckles. Oh, Freckles, where are you? that one over there is Freckles, the little Swedish flower hen. I can tell her from my Sussex because my Sussex has a really white patch on the top of her head. So everybody's just in here visiting and preening and getting warmed up. So, all right, well, it is Christmas Eve today, so I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and hope you all have a wonderful holiday. And I sure do thank you all for subscribing to my Facebook page. I have one of those too, but I hardly ever use it. But thank you for subscribing to my YouTube and your questions and your comments. They're just all so nice. I've not had anything negative or anything mean-spirited, which is nice. This I just do because I want to just journal my chickens and what it's been really helpful, the journaling through video, because I go back and I look when they were babies and what they were like at certain ages and how they've come along. It's just been really, really nice to have that. All right, I'm not sure what I'm going to do in the spring, now that I've lost Flora, and I really need a Faverol in my life. But actually, I order, I think I've told you before, from Myers Hatchery, which is only maybe 45 minutes from me. And they are already sold out of the Faverols. So, I think what I'm going to do, or at least that's kind of what I'm telling myself in my head, is on their hatch days, I'll just call and see if they have anything available. And if they've got anything I want, I may, at the spur of the moment, just get a few new babies to add. We'll see. All right, everybody. Thanks again for joining me. Thank you for your prayers, especially, too, for my little Esther over there, the white Esther. I just wish she would lay an egg. She's a good layer. Oh, look here. Speaking of layers. There's Jen the Americana. She's about to lay an egg again today. So their eggs are so similar. I just love it when they lay on the same day. And they both are prolific layers when they lay, which is what I was starting to say. So a lot of times I'll have 2 blue eggs in the box. So the day that happens, I'll know Esther has laid as well. All right, everybody. Again, Merry Christmas, and I hope you have a great New Year. Talk to you soon.